Welcome, friends, to a new episode of Skyrim, Legacy of the Dragonborn. I'm Clobberstomp. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a pretty okay day. I was up late last night, and I'm recording this kind of in the morning, so my voice is really kind of not... I am kind of got a little throat thing going on, but... So, I've kind of caught up to where I was before in the series, so it only took us that first episode and the second episode. And I did a few extra things in the Dragonborn Museum here, and let me show you. It's now open, so we're going to take a little tour. I've renamed the episode where I came here the first time because we didn't really get to tour the museum. We only talked to Aryan, so I talked that collecting for Aryan. But now... it's open because we did a few quests for him, and now it's open. He's got displays and things, so let's get started. Obviously, this is the main entrance. You got a little cash box here where you can put things that you need, and you got a little wardrobe as well. So for you and that stuff. So Curator's Guide. This guy will not only tell you all the things you need to know about the museum, but it will also quickly navigate you to the chosen area, locate your curator, and keep track of your total museum count. Oh, this is great. So we've actually displayed 10 things so far. Move. Oh, and check this out. Wow, I did not know about this. So that's super cool. So if we... okay, so we can just place this down. If we go to items, and let's go to books. Here we go. Curator's Guide. We can just look at this anytime we like. I wonder if we can do this from the outside. So we could find Aryan. Aryan is in Dragonborn Gallery. So then we could use this and then go right to him, right? Oh my goodness, here. Upper Gallery, Library. Well, let's take a look at all these places. Let's take a look at the Hall of Heroes. Will that actually take me there? Alright, so I got a little screw up there, but we're okay. This is the Hall of Heroes, so if you just walk straight from the door you come in, boom, you've made it to the Hall of Heroes. And there's all these things that you can display. Look at all this stuff. So, and they all have like little nameplates and things. And it tells you what all the stuff is. Bow of the Hunter, Bow of Glass, Stag Prince, Briar, Geis, and Thasian Plagues Wood. So there's all these things that you can collect, and there's like all these little things. Like, look at all these displays. It's pretty amazing. There's so much detail in here that it's really kind of cool. So here's one of the first things that we've actually collected. We got the 6th House Bellhammer. That was the first thing we collected for Aryan and the museum. So it automatically placed it here for us, which is super cool. And look at all these places. So from here, you've got a couple different locations you can go. You can go off to the right a little bit, or you can go off to the left, or you can go right around the corner up the stairs. So let's first, and then there's downstairs. This place is so huge. There's so many things to look at. So I would say go ahead and make sure that you explore and you check out all the rooms, because I don't know exactly where everything is. We're learning. I'm not an expert in this mod. So we're going to go through the whole journey of collecting all the things. And I'm going to see if there's something online that says, maybe gives us a guide to all the things that we can collect, so I can actually be a little bit more focused in this series. There's a coin. So check this out. Oh, actually, does it say? It doesn't say. But this is a coin that we collected for Aryan as well. Old Man's Lucky coin. There's nothing in there yet. But this is like a 5,000-year-old coin that we also collected for Aryan, which is super amazing. So this is where kind of all odds and end things. This is a Jade Warrior that we collected for Aryan as well for the museum. And check that out. Look at that. It's super cool, right? Oh man, it's cool. And there's other different warriors and jade things that we can collect. So this is like the jade area. So all things that are kind of like little statues, coins. Looks like there's a few things for swords and things here as well. We got some other display cases for probably other odds and ends. The Hall of Oddities is very cool. This is where kind of your little trinkets and things are going to be. And I think that's the only thing you can do. It just goes around in a circle, and you got to go back out the door you came. So Alright, moving on. Alright, if you come out of the Hall of Oddities, let's go downstairs and take a look. So you've got two doors. We got the Culture and Art Gallery, and we've got the Natural Gallery of Science, or the Gallery of Natural Science. Let's take a look. Okay, Natural Science. Oh, this is cool. So this is kind of like... Does it tell us? So this is where when you collect animals or you kill certain animals, I think, they show up here in the captivity. Can I get that stuff? No? So this shows the different flora that I've collected, I think. Yeah. Okay, the cornerstone of every ecosystem and the food chain starts with a lowly insect. If one keeps a keen eye as they travel across Skyrim, a vast array of insects of life can be found, not only as a food source to various small predators. Insects can also be used alchemical fumage. I don't know how to pronounce that. So yeah, I've collected a few of these things, and it looks like activate butterfly in a jar. I don't have a butterfly in the jar, so that's where they will all go. Very cool. So we've got some things there. We got some things there. This is where I think a lot of the things that you might kill in the world will display. This is kind of neat. I really like this. Here's a different gemstone display. Read the Red Monument. The monument of the vast volcano that dominates the island of Vardenfall in Morrowind. The mountain's two major eruptions, the sun's death and the year of the red. Very cool. So yeah, you can read all this stuff. This is super amazing. I don't want to get into too much detail. Look at, there's these little guys. These are very cool. Activate the pool. Display preparation table. Would you like to place all items in here? So I don't think I have anything. Yeah, all items are displayed. Alright, there we go. Very cool. So that is the Museum of Natural Science. Oh, we've got some fish. Some fish action. Very cool. Alright, let's check out the next room. Directly across the hall is the Culture and Art Gallery. Alright, what will be in here? Oh, paintings. So we're going to get some our culture on. That's a funny thing to say. So we're going to have a whole bunch of things that are kind of probably arts. Activate the Fallen Falmer. Interesting. You guys can read that. Pause the video. Go ahead and check that out if you like. We'll also check out the Forsworn. You can pause the video and check that out. And the Primal Giants. Very cool. I want to kind of get through this stuff because there's a lot here. Yeah, very cool. Oh, here we go. And the Reichling of Solstheim. Very cool. So this is where some paintings and some other artifacts are going to be here as well. Alright, coming out of the Hall of Oddities and where the Science Museum and the Culture Museum are, we come up here. Let's go ahead and check out upstairs. Here we go. And we're going to go to the Upper Gallery. Okay, the Upper Gallery. Here we are. And this has places for armor and different weapons and things. Oh, shields and axes, maces and such. Ooh, we've already collected one. We've got the Lunar Mace. Let's take a look at this thing. Whoops. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. The Lunar Mace. Here we go. While the moons are out, burns at a target 15 points of damage. There we go. So, if we ever need to fight the moon, we can. And it looks like we can get the Lunar Steel Sword and the Lunar Steel War Axe as well. Very cool. So, this is a different place where you can put active coming soon. Okay, so there's obviously Archmage's robes. So when we complete the Mage Guild quest line, we can get that. And here's what's funny about this game. We can get so many things. This is amazing. I've put a lot of hours into this game, and I'm kind of ADD about things. So I've never actually completed any of the quest lines. So I'm going to be as surprised as you guys when we finish things, because I really don't know. So straight across the hall, we're going to go down, and we're going to check this out. The Daedric Exhibit Hall. Let's see. I'm going to work on my best to try to cut out a lot of the cutscenes, or the loading screens and stuff, so, alright. Okay, we can place armor on him. So this is going to be a lot of where your Daedric artifacts get put. Blade of Treachery, beheaded his own son, what? That sounds crazy. Recovered by the Dragonborn. I'm the Dragonborn. That's kind of cool. And we got some, oh, here we go. We've already got the Ancient Daedric Lord's boots. That's kind of cool. So there's going to be some more artifacts that get put there when we find them. Very cool. Alright, look at that. We've got a skeleton key. I don't have it yet, but it would get put there. Patron of the Night. Oh, very cool. And Ring of Herson. Signet of Charge. Very cool. So there's obviously some books and things that get activated. Oh, very nice. So this is where all the Daedric artifacts are going to end up residing. Okay, so outside of there, we can go back up to where we were. We're back in the Hall of Heroes, and we haven't gone to the right yet. So to the right kind of just takes you down to the Hall of Lost Empires. Let's take a look. Okay, and here we go. So this is where all the things for the Lost Empires are going to be. We're going to have other things for amulets and things like that. I only have 10 things displayed, so that's why we're not really going to probably see many things here. So, different place for all the Dwemer puzzles and architecture, and also for a lot of the artifacts that you might find in the Dwemer ruins, which is very cool, very cool. Looks like some of the cubes and things that you would receive. Ooh, here we go. Doesn't look like we have anything. I don't think we've really collected anything in here. Oh, we have done one of the pillars because we've been to Sarthal. I've finished the Sarthal quest line there, which is one of the Mage Guild quests. Very cool. So it looks like, oh, so it starts to also activate the puzzles that you've used, and it puts them in there. Activate control pedestal. Interesting. Sundar. And then you've got other displays here for armors and shields and things like that. Very cool. And I believe if we go back into the Dragonborn gallery, there's another spot that we need to take a look at. So, back in the Hall of Heroes, we went upstairs, we went down the hall, we went downstairs. Let's go back the way we came. And from the opening, we have the Great Library to our left, and we have the eating hall to our right. So let's take a look at this. We have a nice little dining area. It's got a fireplace and things like that. It's really fancy in here. It's pretty nice. So this is pretty much going to be my residence for probably the remainder of the game, pretty much. Can I, here we go. There we go. I can sit in the throne. King of the castle. King of the castle. Pretty awesome. All right, let's get up from there. Let's take a look. Okay. Alright, let's go back in. It looks like you can get some other amulets and things like that, and crowns and things of that nature. Ooh, so here's the barracks. I have beds that I can sleep in. I think that's Aryans and some of the other people that are actually in the kitchen doing things. There might be other NPCs here. I'm not quite sure. Ooh, let's read that book. I don't think that's something that I'm going to collect, but it's already here. Ooh, we have a wine cellar, so let's check out the wine cellar, because who doesn't need a wine cellar, right? So as we collect wines and things, those are going to end up going in the reserve. So I have not been picking up wine, so I guess I'm going to have to do that. So I'm guessing that some of the wine, pour mead added, ale added, spiced wine, oh my goodness! I can distill things, use the distilling barrel. We can make our own meads. That's very cool. I love it. So we can make our own meads and things like that. So I'm guessing we can put things in the wine rack and we can activate it, and all of our reserves and things will get put here. Very cool. Alright, when you come up from the wine cellar, we have done everything in here. Let's go through into the library. Alright, so in the library we're gonna obviously have all of our books in the... Oh, there's Arian. Hey, buddy. So, as you can see, we've already started collecting a few books. 36 Lessons of Vivek. We've only got one... We got volume 13 through 24, so we need the rest of the books, which is a couple more. And I think we've got another book here. A Dance of Fire. I think these were already here, so I don't think that I've actually collected any proper books. We did collect a ring. The jewelry cabinet. We've got the Den Stagmer's ring. So, look at that. It does fire, frost, lightning resistance increased by 30%. That's a pretty sweet ring. So we're also going to have all of the rings and things that we get there. We get a little ring cabinet. So we got a little open book stacks. What do we have down here? Is this a spot for more storage? It is. Look at this. This is our private collection of books. We can do scribing. We can... Oh, look at that. We can put a book here if we like. The Red Saber. Ooh. Oh, we've started a new quest line. Very cool. There's parchment paper and things like that. So I think we might be able to activate a lot of our own books. So this is our own little private library. Very, very awesome. So inside the real library, though, this is where we came in. To your left, and this is probably the most important part of this, this is your curating room. So you can activate the Archeology Workstation, you can craft things, you can make this stuff if you have the materials. Very cool. And there's, you know that dig we saw in the last episode? You can, when you collect these fragments and things, you can then make this stuff. So as you can see, I've already collected some Nordic keystones. We just need some Nordic fragments, and boom. We can make an ancient Nordic tapestry, which would probably get displayed somewhere in this region. We have, this is the most important area. So if you click on this, display preparation table, would you like to place all the displayable items in your inventory? You click yes, and it will go out, and it will take the things out of your inventory, and it will place them in the Dragonborn Museum where they belong. So you don't actually have to know where everything is. There's also other prep stations that do the same thing, which is great. So it's pretty much this whole corner. It's very cool. We got various potions and things like that, which it doesn't look, those are just for display. You can't actually use them. We have a ledger. So this ledger allows you to display from all your games that you've played and saved. We're not going to turn that on because we want it to all be within this particular saving. We have another bookshelf. We can activate miscellaneous items. Little drop storage. We've got our own little workbench if we needed to. So you can make replicas of all the things that you've made. So if we really wanted to make a replica, we could make a replica of the Sarthel amulet, which we already have. And then you can make a replica of everything that's here. So that way you can display it in the museum. And look at that. Would you like all default male mannequins or female? Or half male, half female? Oh, that's kind of cool. I think we'll just leave it the way it is. Default. And then that's awesome. So I think we're going to have a little bit of both. I like it. We got another bookshelf here. We got some writing supplies we can take. Because then we can use the scribe's desk and we can actually sit down here and make certain things. Now, I have not done that yet, but it's kind of interesting that you can do things like this. That is pretty amazing. So, outside of there, we've got, oh, let's go up and see what we have up here. Another little display area, and here's the Armory. Oh yeah. So in the Armory, look at this, guys. So there's Dawnguard, Daedric, Dragonbone, the full sets of armor for all of your things, all the way around, all the stuff. And then there's like the lower armor gallery. Oh, okay. Let's take a look, and here we go. This is kind of cool because you can go all the way around. Look at this. It's just a huge space for all of the things that you collect. So if you're hoarders like me, you get a chance to actually display all this stuff. It's pretty dang awesome. So what we're going to be doing throughout this series is trying to collect all these things. I am going to see if I can find maybe a written guide that tells me where some of this stuff is, so we can be a little bit more focused in our journey, because otherwise I'm just going to flounder around the game. And I think what we'll do in the first maybe few episodes and part of the series is we're just going to go through, ooh, a museum storeroom. Look at this little secret area action if you weren't paying attention. What we're going to do is kind of just play the game as we normally would and collect things, but then we'll do some focused attention on getting some of the stuff to display so that we can start flushing this stuff out and getting this place to look really nice. Look at that. Read the Book of Relics. So there's all this stuff. So you could literally spend hours and hours here. You know what I mean? There's so many things. It's so cool. Ooh, we do need a pickaxe, but it doesn't look like I can pick that up, so we're gonna have to get another one. I do have a wood axe for chopping wooden things, but yes, because you can collect wood too if you're so into that. The South Hall Armory. Excellent. And here we go. We've got just another place for more armory and things like that. Very cool. Well, guys, I think that there's one place I haven't been yet, and I think, is this it? Did we go in here? The East Tower Armory. Oh, wow. This is just so expansive, guys. Look at it. It's just another room that's got more armor in it. Holy crap. Because there's so many different armors in the game, right? And then we've got armory storage. Oh, jeez. And back to the library. So this place is kind of like a maze, so I urge you guys to explore and check it out. I know that I can't really show you exactly where everything's going, but alright, we did not go up, and we can go up, and look, there's a balcony for more books and things, and it shows all your books, and it puts them in order of 0 through 9, spells, H, it puts them in alphabetical order here. Very cool. Oh, we've got another area, Dragonborn Hall. Excuse me. Here we go, check this out. Another area for displaying things. And check this out. There's another place. I don't know what gets displayed here. So, the Golden Scimitar. But I think this is a secret passage here. Yes. The Tomb of the Dragonborn. Let's go see. Hall of Secrets. So this place is massive. I urge you to explore the whole thing. I'm probably going to miss stuff in this video because I just don't know everything that's here. Wow. Look at this, guys. It's just a huge, huge area for all the things. Oh my gosh. So the Ancient Traveler's Skull, that's going to get put here. So we have to collect the skulls too. Like, I didn't even realize. So you can collect literally everything in the game. Stuff for, oh, here we go. We've got a little area for flora. Look at that. We can get some of the stuff, and this is great because as we get this, it's going to populate, so I can harvest this stuff and it's going to come back, and then I can come in here and just collect our stuff for alchemy. How cool is that? So all of our alchemist things are going to end up here, so we can get more and more stuff. I'm wondering if there's a regenerated Nern root. That would be cool because that's kind of cool. A crazy flowing blood pool. Awesome. Because who doesn't need a blood pool, right? We all need a blood pool. And for those of you that are watching my Lineage series, we've got a blood pool in Playanera. It's going to be pretty amazing. So I urge you guys to check that out. It's going to be very cool. I'm excited. My own Lineage 2 server, how badass is that? It's pretty badass. Oh, here we go. I can't go over that way. Okay, I guess we have to go around like this. So, okay, all the things that we've collected so far, like with flora, we can pick it up. That's pretty cool. So yeah, if we're doing tons of alchemy, we could just hang out in here, collect all of our stuff. That's pretty flippin' amazing, guys. Like, how cool is that, right? I love it. Search the bear. Oh, yeah, let's take some of your stuff and things, buddy. Sorry that you died in my cave. Very cool. So, we need some totems. Oh, man, there's just so many things here. It's just quite expansive. Like, there's all the different mushrooms that you can collect, all the different flora, all the different alchemist things that we get. Look at this. Gleam Blossom. I don't even think I've come into that. Oh, I might have. Creep cluster. That's important for doing stuff and things. All this stuff is perfect and going to be very helpful for when we do lots and lots of stuff. Alright, so how do we get out of here? Oh, look at that. We got like a little secret area. Oh, look at that. Very cool. So you can get out. Oh, interesting. And then this takes you out to Skyrim. So this is like a second door out to the world. Alright, we've made it outside. And we are in this box. This box of emotion. Oh, here we go. And how do we get in? Is this like a back door? This is a back door to the museum. Come back here from the side. Boom. Right into the Hall of Secrets. So we can get into the museum multiple different ways. So that's very cool. I like it. So that's like a little secret passage. And we got another secret passage. There's so many secret passages, guys. Guys, I urge you guys to just explore this place and look for all the little nooks and crannies. The safe house, I haven't even checked the safe house yet. Alright, and here is the safe house. So, I'm guessing that this is another place where you can collect things and such. Yeah. Actually, I think this is my area here. Open door. What is this? Oh, we haven't been up here. Look at this. Oh, we've already collected certain swords and things. So that's cool. Actually, I think these come with the museum because I haven't collected any of this stuff yet. Wow, this is very nice. We got another wardrobe, a bookcase. We can activate the sorting stuff so we could have it sort all of our things. We've got all these shields, all these clothes. Wow. Let's open this door. Oh, we have a full room for enchanting, alchemy. We can use the staff enchanter. Very, very cool. We have a soul extractor. Excellent. So we have all the things that we were ever going to need in this area here. And the great library. Ooh. I don't have that yet, so I'm guessing that we have to do certain things to unlock the gallery library. And we can search that big pile too. Alright, so we came in that way. Let's open this door. And we got like a little cellar action here. Very cool. I don't know what gets placed in there, but we're good. Okay. And so we couldn't get in that one. I'm wondering if can we get in here? Here we go. This goes to Skyrim, which I think leads to outside. And then this is how we get into the safe house. So there's two ways. You can go through the little secret passage we got through the Hall of Secrets. Or here we go. We've reached the outside. Here's the safe house, which is right outside. If you come to the left and you come in through here. So here's the main entrance. So we have pretty much successfully toured the entire Dragonborn gallery. I think we've caught everything, but it's quite possible that I didn't. If I missed something, I mean, that place is pretty huge. Make sure you guys explore it. It's very cool. And there we go, the Dragonborn Museum. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please stomp the like button. It really helps me out. Shows your support and shows me that you want to see more. As always, please like and share on all your favorite social media. And I will catch you guys in the next episode.